Because are you mad? If some random guy is trying it with me and I'm getting very aggy and swearing and he just sits there and he watches, we're finished. I'll never get a man like that.
If it's on the TV, I have to watch it.
Yeah,
I can't not watch it.
I would like to think Celebrity X on the beach is not that important, where you would stop preparing food.
Which is more important.
Yeah, but obviously not.
Yeah. She borrowed the car, went to town, parked it too close to...
I didn't park it, I impaled the car.
Too close to a cement pillar and
lifted.
Impaled the car door, scraped it, and came back, parked it, said nothing. She didn't say that she took the car out. She didn't say she damaged it, nothing. Left it there for me to go and find it. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Evelyn.
I'm Tina, and welcome to episode 7 of Tangent Talks podcast.
And it's our anniversary.
Oh yeah, well, just gone past it, but yeah,
But
1 year.
1 year since we started this podcast. How cool is that?
That's really good. A year, don't seem like a year, does it?
No.
It feels like more though.
Feels like longer.
No? Longer, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 1 year.
March 2021. 5th of March we did our first, published it.
Yeah.
We must have recorded it a little bit earlier. But yeah,
day before.
published.
But yeah, 1 whole solid year of us. Can't get rid of us.
Not solid, we had a little bit of break.
Oh yeah, but we did
But
them within a year.
Yeah,
so it's the same thing.
Cool. Another year to come.
Come on, let's go. So what have you been up to this week? Anything special?
Nothing special, no, not really. I have an eye infection.
Oh, God.
I won't show you. You probably could see through the glasses, but
you know when you tell somebody don't touch it, because it's prone to infection.
I can't help it.
It's just grown, it could explode. Luckily, you don't want to see that.
You don't want to see it, but
But you went to the doctors. Did you get that sorted?
Finally, I don't know if it's sorted, but they gave me some cream to put on. They said I should put a hot compress on it, massage it 3 times a day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Did they say it will pop?
Yeah, they said it would leak. And then if it's like that, then... Because they say they don't cut things out anymore. They don't do that.
Well, because of COVID.
I don't know if it's COVID or from before. I don't know. They didn't say because of COVID. They just said, no, we don't cut it out. Because I said, I thought you were going to cut it out. She goes, oh, no, we don't do that.
It's not even cut out. It's like pop it. But they just, because they have the sterilised stuff.
Yeah. No.
Doctors are bloody useless, man.
Yeah, so it's weird because you have to ring up and then they ring you back. They don't
when
tell you
they feel like it.
Yeah, they don't tell you when they're going to ring you back. Then they ring you back and then they ask you to send a picture. So it's not even a video call. And you send a picture to this special link. And then they review it and then they say, okay, come in or we'll just give you this.
But you actually went in?
Yeah. So they checked it.
Okay. So they actually let you inside? Oh, wow.
I think it's more efficient for them to do it that way.
Yeah.
It's empty, like there's one person there.
Yeah.
There's no people. I hate going to surgery and there's people coughing and spluttering and stuff.
True.
So
and
on
kids
that,
crying.
and crying and ugh.
And they all people try and chat to you. I don't want to talk to you.
I just don't like the idea of being in a room of sick people where you can.
Well, that's the doctor.
Something.
Yeah, it's the doctor's own.
So I'm actually happy with how it is when you're there because it's basically empty.
Yeah.
And then all the seats are separated.
Yeah, because COVID.
Because there's nobody in there, basically. They don't really need anything.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, so...
At least you got seen to, within the next day.
And that's the other
that's
thing.
good.
Is when you go in, you get seen straight away.
Yeah.
You know, like when you normally go there,
Well, yeah, 'cause it's an appointment, isn't it?
Yeah,
They're
but
told
normally
to
you have an appointment.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
it's not
and
normal.
you're still waiting for another 10-15 minutes before you even get seen.
And then you're waiting for the doctor to tell you, for you to tell the doctor what's wrong with you.
Yeah. Oh, they still do that.
After having a medical emergency to go to the doctor.
Yes. We don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to repeat that, please.
Okay, so that's you sorted.
Hopefully it goes before next week.
Yeah. No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be alright.
How about you?
Same old. Gym. Walking gym.
A bit of skating today.
Oh yeah, I did a bit of skating today. I just fancied it so well. And I've got a new skating buddy.
Oh really?
A girl that she does weightlifting. and she bought some skates and she wanted to skate. So she said, when you go next, let me know and we'll go together. And I said she's a beginner, but she'll probably be better than me. Yeah, I just go like I'm not one of these skating people that scare around London.
You will be one day when you practice.
Yeah. It's annoying. Because I just want a big, massive, because where I skate, it's like a bandstand, you go round, you can go up and down, round. But I want to skate on like a big, like the tennis court, but Luton Town Centre closed it off and you have to pay for it. So everywhere I want to go, you've either got to pay for it or it's private land. And then Michelle, one of my friends, said that I should go to the roller skating. They do one in Bedford, like a rink with kids. But I can't afford to trek to Bedford just to have a skate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
It's a bit of a way.
There should be something in Luton, like a skate park. There's 2 skate parks.
Yeah, but they're for skateboarders.
Yeah, they're not flat. Skating. It's just ridiculous. That. And then the other good place is in Luton Car Park, but when we went, we got told to leave.
We couldn't stay. It's not so fair.
So it's
when you see them on YouTube, they're always in car parks.
Yeah.
Nobody kicks them out.
Yeah, but the London ones. Yeah, they do get asked to leave, but then they come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Or some of them are like the security guards are sweet. They just let them do it. Or they go like 3 o'clock in the morning where they can't be bothered to like. Yeah. There's probably guards, but they don't want no trouble. As long as there's no trouble, they let them get away with it. So. But yeah. That's been my week. So yeah, what should we talk about?
Well, we missed talking about the reunion. So maybe we'll start off with
that. Yeah, Love is Blind reunion.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a show.
What a show.
What a catch up. So basically it's a year after. So when they
was it a year?
Yeah. So when I think it was 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they broadcast it, it's the 9 months after the actual meetings and so they've been married. If they're married, they've been married for about 9 months. Now.
Okay.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah. So if they're married, none of them were together, were they?
Was that?
None of them were together apart from Jared and Ayana.
And
I don't believe that one.
And Nick and Danielle. Yeah, so the 2 who did get married are still together.
Yeah.
And all the others are all strange. Shane was like he was on something. Didn't want to talk
he was like
about
at the wedding, wasn't he? All flustered. He looks like he just snorted a line.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you're just like...
Yeah.
And every time somebody talks, he would get so anxious.
Yeah. And he didn't want to talk about certain things.
You're on the show, so you've got to talk about
the whole thing about the reunion is so that we could see what's happened, go over what actually happened during the show that we saw.
I was expecting Shane and Shayna to have got together by then and then just to be open about it. Like they got it out of their system because they were never going to be... Because he kept asking, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? They were never going to be a couple, were they? They were just going to bang, weren't they? So I was expecting for them to confirm that. But
he didn't even want us to talk about them at all.
No.
He said, no, we're not. And then she said, I don't know why you're behaving like that. Nothing happened. We just met up as friends. But you never know about her. Yeah. I can't believe a word that she says.
But that was never going to work. Shane and what's her name? Natalie. No. You can tell. I'm watching Married at First Sight Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Same kind of thing. It's just mad.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
Who else? I know. I didn't even bother asking you because it's a sham. Who else? So Jarrett and Ayana, they're together.
They're together.
Happily.
They seem to be happy together. They seem to get on really well, so that's good. They've ironed out all the...
Well, they talk about everything, so they're fine. Who else? Mallory and Sal.
Salvador, no.
So they were alluding to the... Or was it rumoured? They didn't bring up, like, if he was dating someone.
No.
That was from previous, wasn't it?
It was previous, but they mentioned it.
Yeah, they said something about it.
Stupid Sheikh mentioned it. But,
oh my God, Sheikh.
We'll leave him to last.
That's so bad.
But he, so supposedly there was a girlfriend or a girl involved just before they started the show, and he's trying to make out it wasn't a girlfriend. But this woman appeared out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere.
Well, it's just basically who he's probably seeing before we got on the show.
Yeah, and he obviously didn't say the truth or cut it off. Or,
Yeah.
But all he was saying is that there was nothing, they're not involved.
Yeah.
But why would she appear at your mother's or your sister's
So you
house?
think that he was seeing her,
Yeah.
but they
Seeing her-
weren't exclusive.
But seeing her enough to introduce her to his family,
Yeah.
because she turned up at the family house or
Oh, okay.
somebody's there.
Does he still live at home?
Either the sister or the mother's house.
Oh, okay.
But turned up at his
Yeah, so
close family. So for her to be close enough to go
to
there,
do that, yeah.
there must be more than.
But
just
again, he's
dating.
obviously made out that they were more than,
Yeah, but he's trying to say
For her
that.
to-
no,
yeah, he has.
He has, obviously, yeah.
because she wouldn't feel so comfortable
Yeah.
to go there.
Mhm.
But why would you? Hopefully, you told her, "I'm on this show." Like,
He obviously didn't.
see what I mean? Cheating.
And then they showed Mary and Jarrett how they were talking
Yeah,
in front of them, yeah.
Cheating
It's
things.
so he apologised. Yeah,
Disrespectful.
very disrespectful.
one of them
Unnecessary.
said that one of them. Who said that? Salve. That one of them should have stopped the conversation.
Yeah, Self said it, yeah. Shouldn't let it
Disres-
carry on. But yeah, very disrespectful.
Absolutely no
But they
need.
did apologise.
Unnecessary.
Mhm.
But yeah. But then that didn't work.
Yeah, so they
Waste of a
didn't
relationship.
they didn't see each other afterwards either, even though they said it. I don't think they even tried, did they?
No. Well, he wasn't interested, was he?
Mhm.
Because from the last show, she said, "So what do we do? Are we going on a date?"
Mhm.
And he said no.
He did say no outright. He
That's
said
what he meant,
said yeah, basically, because they didn't date.
Because if he wanted to, he would have said yes.
He said, give
and
it a
he
few
didn't.
days and then we'll go on a date.
Like,
Where
just be
did he
real.
sit? Yeah.
Just tell the truth.
Mm.
Like, I'm not feeling you because you're disrespectful and cheat, having chats with Jarrett. Just keep it real.
Yeah, so they didn't work out. Then, who's the other two? Oh, Shayna and Kyle. The whole way through,
yeah.
So Shayna she accepted Kyle's mother's ring.
Put it on her thumb.
Just don't take
So
it.
you never wanted to marry him,
And
did
her
you?
excuse was that he's atheist, he's not religious.
And Shane is.
We don't even know that, do we? We never saw her ask him anything to do with religion.
What are you wearing?
But possibly could have, but they just
Yeah.
didn't include it. But even
Just again, keep it real. I don't fancy you.
exactly, that's what I'm
I
gonna
don't
say.
have any interest in you.
She's not told him
So yeah.
that she didn't fancy him or she didn't love him, and she didn't tell him that she loved Shane.
Yeah.
She didn't tell him that she told Shane that she
Well,
loved
she was.
him.
She said something about but we got on and we were really good.
She just wants
friends.
to be on the show. She just wanted to be on the search, like Jessica from the last year, the previous season.
Yeah.
She just stayed on so that she could be
Just-
on
just
the
be
show,
there.
so that she could see
Yeah.
the other guy
need.
again.
No need.
Yeah, so he
Because if he
called her out
wanted,
on
if
it,
Shane wanted you, he would have come to get you.
Exactly.
He didn't want you. So
and on
just give
both
her a rest.
occasions when she mentioned something, he said, "No, I'm going to go with Natalie."
Yeah.
So just leave it alone.
Like when she went back last minute and said, "Oh, I do have feelings for you," and he was like,
But that's
"It's too
not
late."
very. What's the word? I wasn't going to say. I don't know if she's Christian or Catholic, but that's not very godly of you to go and take somebody
Well,
else's
there you go. Using religion.
fiance behind their back.
Well, we know that she's used it for
Several times.
just used it just because
Yeah.
he gave her the ick basically,
She
and
have
she wasn't
married.
feeling
She should have
him.
carried
And
on
it's,
to-
instead of just saying I don't fancy you or I don't think this is going to work,
Mm-hmm.
she played the religious card.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. All she was saying is our religion and your non-religion
Are not
is
aligned.
going to cause issues in the future.
Yeah.
Total lie. Because if she actually loved him, she probably would have worked through
Yeah.
that.
Or even liked him.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she didn't even like him as
Yeah,
like a friend.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I was thinking that, because she was telling people, but we got on, like we got on as
Just saying
friends.
something to make it look better, but no, it doesn't look better, it makes it look worse. Just be honest, say, I like somebody else, I shouldn't have apologised. And then when she did apologise, she's like, well, I've apologised, so why are you going on about it? It's like, just because you apologise doesn't
Yet
mean
again.
it's okay.
Wasting somebody else's chance. They thousands of people are like put through the process to get on the show that actually want it, and then they pick these people.
And supposedly there were 2 other couples who got to the engaged stage as well that weren't shown at all.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They didn't ended up getting married though, but still they.
Why is that then? They filmed or not?
I think it's to do with the budget.
Okay.
So they don't have enough crew to like go around and film.
Their story's probably better.
Yeah, we don't know, do we? We don't know. Supposedly, yeah.
See, that's what you do with these love shows. Draw me in, and I get proper invested, and then this rubbish.
I bet. And who else?
Danielle and
Nick. But
Nick.
Also Kyle said that he should have proposed to.
Oh yeah, did
Dipsy,
he?
yeah.
Yeah, he liked her.
Supposedly they
I never.
they
never showed that.
No, they never showed.
Because I never saw that they. Yeah,
they should
because
have
he
showed all the conversations because both of them were in the rest of the show. So why did they not show
the budget
those ones at the beginning?
Had to get an extra cameraman to do all those bits. Yeah,
but they must have filmed them all.
Yeah,
and then chose the clips that.
I wouldn't. I'd never put him and Dipsy together.
No.
Would you?
No,
because she didn't see that.
But then he's not Indian as well, but he's not white either. He's like Mexican.
Yeah, but he's not Indian, so she'll like him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But yeah,
supposedly they are dating, depending on who you watch. So some people say they're dating now. Some people say no, they're just friends. But who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, he was probably in love with her, wasn't he? You probably like.
Yeah, but he couldn't
almost
have been.
His undying love.
It couldn't have been if he went with Shayna.
Yeah, but come on, he must have felt something's wrong here. She don't feel the same way. He can't have been that naive.
He was too gun-ho, and he was like
vibes,
everything,
chemistry.
The thing is, she did try and tell him no, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But he kept on saying, let's try. But she should have said no, I don't want to try. But she kept on keeping on.
Wasting all our time. It's so annoying.
So the worst or the best, depending on who you talk to, is Mr. Shake.
Oh, he's such a knob.
He's such a performer.
But why was he? He was just getting involved in everyone else's business. Even Shane nearly had to tell him shut the hell up.
Yeah. Everybody did. And every time he spoke, everybody's faces were like, oh my God, he's talking again. Or they're laughing at him.
Yeah. Because he's a joke.
And he kept on interjecting when he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Or when it should have been the hosts doing it.
Yeah. And he nearly had a row with the host,
basically.
the host lady.
Because
she wasn't having none of it.
She's effing and blind.
I was surprised the husband didn't.
He sort of said something.
When they were having it.
Yeah.
No, listen.
He didn't want to do it.
No. See.
He was trying to be a host. But if that wasn't on TV, he probably would have had a go.
I'll be like, check him.
Because he might lose a future.
Yeah, but they didn't have to air it.
Huh?
They could have had it.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe they did, hopefully.
Yeah, okay.
Because are you mad? If some random guy is trying it with me and I'm getting very aggy and swearing and he just sits there and he watches, we're finished. I'll never get a man like that. It's weak in my eyes. Because she was swearing, she was heated. And for him, the husband, because it's just not your man, that's your husband. Yeah, you need to say,
exactly.
Listen, we're not having this. But yeah, maybe they filmed it, but they didn't show it.
Yeah, possibly.
But she weren't happy with him. He was disgusted. He's disgusted.
Yeah.
She got right out of that one, Dipsy.
Yeah. Dodged a
And
bullet.
for him, it's laughable now to now know that he didn't find her sexually attractive. I don't know why anyone would find him sexually attractive, so
yeah, somebody said that
the other way round.
He's on the wrong show. So Vanessa said he was on the wrong show. But the shows that he was, shows
Love
that
Island.
he would be on, he wouldn't get picked anyway because he hasn't got the look for it. So
which is what he judges.
Yeah, he goes for looks, but he doesn't have the looks.
You see, can't mind it. What you're trying to get, you aren't it. You aren't it.
Yeah,
you have to be it to want it. Yeah, he ain't it. He ain't it.
And he was saying stupid stuff like, "I didn't expect to be at a show to get married."
What?
But did you not watch season 1?
I just don't understand these people. Like,
Love is blurry.
love is blurry. There. Oh, he's such a weirdo. He like every time he talked, because he came across so with it and so.
But that's what they were also saying, that they didn't show everything, all the crap that he said. He said worse things.
Oh, really?
So obviously, they made him look better than he was, because how can every single person hate him so much? Even Ayana said to him something like, you're narcissistic, you need to go to a therapist.
Oh, wow.
Took it through.
And he just didn't care though, did he? But some bits you could see was getting to him.
Mm-hmm. I think when Dipti was saying stuff to him, he was like...
I'm surprised he cared.
Yeah.
I thought he wasn't bothered. She's so empowered, even more now, more so now.
I bet she's so embarrassed that she actually fell for him.
Yeah.
Watching that back.
I don't understand. You know, I get it, but obviously beauty's only skin deep. But I get it's a personal thing if you're sexually attracted to someone, because it's what you find sexy. But on that face value, I don't know how he couldn't find her attractive.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he did initially, because how are you all over her at the beginning, grabbing her up, and then all of a sudden. So I don't understand where that's coming from. Somebody needs to explain.
But I think it's over like time. But then it should be like that. When you see someone, you're like, oh, he's fit. That leads to the sexual whatever vibes that you're feeling. So yeah, something must have happened.
Yeah, that's weird. We didn't see everything. And then sorry, Danielle and Nick. Supposedly they're getting on like a house on fire, but they're in couples therapy to help.
Can you imagine having to have couples therapy?
And you just got married.
Going into your relationship. Good luck with that. That if I was Nick, I would not have children with her. No, her mind is giddy. She needs a lot of work before. But if he's prepared to walk on eggshells, that's you, innit? You're married to her. Get on with it. But then, is that everyone?
Yeah. Just Shane and Natalie we didn't talk about properly, but he was basically in denial about... I think he was all erratic anyway, but also when they didn't get married, he was trying to make it out that it was her fault that he said what he said, and so that she should apologise as well.
Yeah, for God's sake.
It's like...
No.
It doesn't matter what she said. You shouldn't say that you hate her and she's the worst thing that ever.
Yeah, but how you think you can say what you said and then get married the next day?
Yeah.
No.
And then apologise. He apologised, but he said, but why should you not apologise as well?
And the argument. Basically, what you're saying is, you made me say this, so you should apologise.
Like victim
for
blaming.
Me say these bad things to you.
I'm like, no.
See, all these people they're not ready.
Yeah, not mature enough to be married.
Yeah, you're a grown-ass man, because he's like over 30.
Yeah, they're all
in his
over
30s, it's so baffling, their mentalities going into a marriage. I don't think people take marriages seriously. It's not Love Island. It's not... Excuse me. Like them it's not. It's marriage. And I don't get, because the whole premise is you've had such a shite time in your relationships, and you finally got a chance to make it work, and you don't try your hardest to get... it baffles me. So it just makes me think they're all on it for the fame.
But that's the thing, is these shows, the first one is always the realistic one. Yeah. And then everybody just wants to get on that
like
show
Big Brother,
now.
just to get famous. But the way you guys acted, you're not going to get new gigs from that, are you? It's mind-boggling.
I know, but you get people like that, don't you? And there's so many people in the world who can be like... Because even Sheikh has got so many followers now.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Well, then people who love the villain.
Yeah. But there's people who are actually like him.
Of course.
As well. So they're all agreeing with what he's
saying.
Siding.
Yeah, of course. Well, they shouldn't agree on she's not sexually attractive.
Yeah, people are agreeing with
that's ridiculous.
It's his choice.
Well, yeah, it is. But they tell the truth.
The way you went about it is not right.
Yeah. Yeah. She seems like a lovely girl. I don't understand what... And I just loved it when she said she couldn't, and the reason she gave for not going through with it. Proud of her. So yeah, so that's that. And then they announced a new show at the end.
God. Well, please don't make me watch it.
What was it called?
The Ultimatum.
The Ultimatum. There, you see? You know what I'm doing. If anyone ever gave me an ultimatum,
She does it the opposite.
I'm going to do the complete. You're not going to put me in that position. I'm going to.
But I
make
don't
sure
like
you
the
know.
premise of the show. You're basically getting people
Who are in relationships.
who are already in relationships. One of them doesn't want to get married or is not ready to get married, and the other one is.
Yeah.
You put them all together and make them swap partners, and they go off and date other
But
people.
they're going to cheat. That's
well,
cheating.
You put them in the place of cheating.
Yeah, but no,
basically.
you applied for the show, so that's your fault.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then at the end of
Remember,
it.
all of these people don't have to do this.
Exactly.
So
And then
you
at
know
the
what
end,
you're
They
doing.
just want to be on TV.
Yeah.
So at the end of it, they decide: do I want to go back to my boyfriend and get married?
I think there's
Or
something similar in
do I
England.
leave?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's crazy. Please don't make me watch it.
No. It's gonna be. It's just gonna. That is a joke.
It's
Like
true.
I'm not taking
You're
that seriously.
forcing people to have affairs.
No.
That's
They
not what you should be
applied
promoting.
to go on the show.
I know, but they
They
made
know the
show-
premise.
but they
Yeah, of
made
course.
the show exactly,
Yeah.
which is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You're making
Yeah.
a show to make people.
but they were on a break.
No, they weren't on a break. They're still together.
Yeah, but then that's why would you
Makes
do
no
that?
sense.
No,
Makes no
but
sense.
like in the real life.
In the real.
Why would you do that? You wouldn't.
No.
So why would you go on a show to
To
do it? So that's your business then, isn't it? And I'm gonna watch you make a fool of yourselves.
She can watch and report back.
I'll
and
let
I
you
just
know
listen.
how dumb it is. Like
That's
you
one
know,
thing
they've
I
run
would
out of
not be
ideas,
watching.
haven't they?
Yeah.
They've really run out of ideas. Yeah, because you're in a relationship, and then you swap partners. What, just to feel it out to see if they like
Yeah, because
that
at the,
person more
because
than
at the
their...
point, they're at the point that one wants to get married and one the other one doesn't.
Hello, you break up.
So if you switch a partner if somebody doesn't want to get married to you, do you think they're going to come back
No.
when they found somebody else
So, no, they're going to go and have their fun,
and then come
back to you,
But then I
and then they
think
can
have to come back and marry.
continue where one is married and one isn't. Yeah, but then they still probably have the option not to go through with it.
Yeah.
And then there's no point in the show.
Exactly.
Did it say? I didn't see when it starts or anything. It didn't
Yeah,
say
it's
anything,
April something.
Okay.
April the
Next month.
14th or something.
Come on.
4th or 14th.
I'll be ready for the car crash TV that I love to watch.
That's proper car crash.
Love that. Like, it's just absolute. You know that absolute nonsense. Like I'm watching Celebrity X on the beach at the
Oh
minute.
my
Why?
God.
Absolutely no need.
I'm glad I don't even know
find-
these things are on.
You know when like you get home, you're cooking the dinner and you put it. Well, you don't.
No.
She don't watch. Her and my daughter, they don't watch TV. Weirdos. But I have to have noise.
Mm-hmm.
So I've either got the radio on or the TV.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my prep. Like when I'm prepping my food
Mm-hmm.
show. Because now on TV, if you put your series things on, it's when a new episode comes up,
Mm-hmm.
you've got to so you get to pick. Oh yeah, what's next? And I'll put that on because you know with ones that you'd have to sit in front of the TV,
Yeah.
ones you can be doing whatever,
Yeah.
but you're still listening. But I find myself like, oh
Yeah, because I was gonna say because if it's on the TV, I have to watch it.
Yeah,
I
but
can't not watch it.
I would like to think Celebrity X on the beach is not that important, where you would stop preparing food.
Which is more important.
Yeah,
food.
but obviously not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, because Jay Lockie from Towie's on there.
Oh God.
That Morgan Hans, what's her name?
I've seen
Love
that,
Island
that's
girl.
That stupid one that is famous people, celebrities doing the baby dance from Dirty
Oh,
Dancing.
for God's sake.
I
I've
watched
been-
it. I saw
listen.
the advert. Did you watch it?
No,
Please don't
I've
say.
been
okay.
avoiding that because it keeps coming again on the Channel 4
Oh my
options
God.
of.
Where did they get
And Arj is on there.
Yeah.
No, I can't watch
Where
it.
did they get these
I love you,
ideas?
Arj, but I can't watch him. He's annoying.
In it. Where do they get these ideas from?
And then what are they practicing the dance?
Yeah, they basically have to
And I
do
love
the
that
do-
film. So
yeah,
you're
they're
mashing it
ruining
up. Okay. You're ruining it.
Oh my God, ruining it.
Nah.
I just saw an advert.
I've avoided that one. Yeah.
Good.
Celebrity X on the beach is the furthest.
Celebs go dating.
Oh, that's staple.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, no.
Whatever.
Are you mad? With that guy, that voiceover man. He's hilarious.
Oh.
He makes the show. And Paul Bronson, the fit black man. Have to watch that.
I
It's a bit of eye candy.
Still haven't watched it.
Yeah. It's just not your thing.
You know,
I just,
It's not my
there's
thing.
just
The
certain
thing
programmes
is,
I have to watch.
Love
like,
Island was never my thing, but
Yeah, but
when you
you
made
were
me watch it, I
proper-
actually
you
enjoyed
were
watching
involved.
it. Even though
Which one was that? Was that the Molly May one?
No,
I don't know.
no,
Which
just,
who was?
just recent one.
Oh yeah,
With,
who was on that?
Kaz and Tyler and
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kaz and Tyler that were never together
They were
because
together.
he doesn't date black girls, which I said from the beginning.
from the get go.
No one wanted to listen to me.
But yeah,
But yeah.
I enjoyed watching it. I don't like the games bits, but
No.
apart from that one,
Yeah,
I
all
did
the other
enjoy it.
bits.
Yeah, so I can't watch all this other rubbish in case I like
Yeah, but
them.
like, what? I don't understand. If you like summertime, Love Island, like, what is everyone doing if they're not in the pub in summer? You're either watching Love Island or you're in the pub.
I'd rather be in the pub.
I'm
And
watching Love
I
Island.
don't go to the pub.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, come on.
Yeah, now I know these things. Before, they used to talk about, because Rebecca used to watch it as well,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Yeah.
And they used to talk about, I was like, what are you
What are
talking
you on
about?
about?
Okay.
And you thought it was rubbish
Yeah,
until you
we
watched
watched it, yeah.
But that's the thing with like celebs go dating, all of, you watch 2 minutes of it, and
It's
by the
draws
time
you in.
you've finished an episode, and then you want to know what happened next, and then that's series 1.
Done.
But all these like, Are You the One and
Haven't heard of them.
Temptation Island, and no,
Haven't heard of them.
they're like Netflix ones.
Okay.
But I used to watch them, but I just no. But anything to do with love, you know me, I'm a sucker for love. Even though I've been single for 23 years,
God,
I-
she hasn't been.
I have. I get drawn in, and then these rubbish
Stupidness.
like Love Is Blind and people wasting love, like in this
And first
world.
dates, when you see them
Oh,
getting,
first dates.
you see them getting on so well.
Like a house on fire.
And then they go for the drink afterwards.
Yeah.
And then at the end they show you the
Yeah, that's the real
reflections.
them. That's why. Because the person who you see being filmed, they're making it up, aren't they? They're trying
they know
it for the
they're
camera
camera.
because they know
Yeah,
they're
but they
getting
don't.
filmed.
But they don't, because they don't know that they're going to be aired, do they? Because they.
But still they know
because
there's cameras.
There's many couples
Yeah.
having it, so they don't know that they'll actually be shown.
Yeah, but they still know when the cameras are on them and when they're
I
not.
suppose so.
So if you know there's a camera on you, whether you're filmed, you're going to air or not, you're going to have an air of
I'm on.
this is the TV me. But then when the cameras go and they go for drinks after, that's the real you, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they get to know the real, and maybe they don't like it. I don't like you actually.
Yeah, they're like.
There's
they
always
don't
the
even
buff
meet.
one, the buff couples as well.
Yeah.
You just think they look so
They
good
look
together.
perfect and they don't get on.
And they always like, oh, I'm from Manchester. Oh, 20 minutes away. Oh, but you never saw each other. You come all the way because it's in Manchester now, and it's not London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I like because I don't like even this year I probably won't count my birthday down because it's not like I want it to be big,
Yeah.
and I want you
the
to
thing
know
is,
when
like,
I'm there.
Yeah.
Now from now
Well,
on.
when it's like
this year. The thing is,
when you do the countdowns.
Yeah.
And then it's not. It
I
makes,
know. For me,
it
it's
deflates.
I know,
the day,
it
doesn't
does, it does, it
Because
does.
it's like, oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
and then it comes. It's like.
yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the only reason why I count down is because it's Christmas.
Okay.
No one cares about my birthday. They're only bothered about Christmas.
Just like me.
So I have
on
to
St.
let.
Patrick's
Well,
Day.
there you go. So I have to. Yeah, but at least it's not. You haven't got like. Oh, what are you wearing to the Christmas party?
People
Oh,
do that for St. Patrick's Day.
really?
Yeah.
Well, they're
Probably-
shutting down the road. My road for St Patrick's Day
See?
parade.
See? Not Evelyn's birthday parade.
Why? It's not carnival. Well, it's
Because that's where the Irish thingy is.
Yeah, down the end.
Yeah.
You don't have to cut this bit off. Yeah, cut down there. Do it in Hightown. Walk around Hightown, isn't it? Why do you have to come up here? I don't understand that.
Because that's their street.
Yeah, but though that is the reason why I do that because it's so close to Christmas. No one, yeah, it's just all about Christmas. Christmas 4 days though. It's my birthday.
Mine is St. Patrick's Day, obviously the same day, and then
Yeah.
Mother's Day as well.
Mm.
So everything's all the same. Distracted, and I'm not even a mother, so I can't do anything.
Yeah, but you don't care about your birthday anyway. Do you? You're not like bothered.
Yeah, I'm not really bothered.
Your birthday is National You Day. Like, everyone must buy you stuff
Yeah.
and be nice to you.
Mm-hmm. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Like, that's your day that you were graced this earth. Like, it has to be
I had
commemorated.
you as my younger sister.
Come
who
on.
Took over everything.
Yeah. I bet I opened your present.
Probably.
But yeah, no, I love birthdays.
We're going to have an episode to tell them all the things that you did to me.
Yeah, but you're the eldest, so you should let anything that you do want me to do. You should then let it happen.
Some things I didn't have any control over.
Oh, well, so sorry. But yeah, little sisters.
Oh, maybe we should just do it to this show.
You wouldn't have it any other way, would you?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, rude.
No, some things maybe.
I wish we had a brother. I wish it was like you, me, and a little brother.
Oh, yeah.
Bully him.
She's just a bully.
You know there was.
Okay, I'm going to tell you 2 things that you did to me.
What?
I have this scar, people.
Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, but technically you shouldn't have had the thingy pole. Like near kids.
So, in our old house in Harrow, we had an open fire, and we had this thing to stoke the fire with. And she put it in the fire to stoke it. She took it out, she put it on my hand and said, "Is it hot?"
Does this
And
hurt?
I
I
went,
said.
"No, was it hot?" She said.
Oh, does that? I thought I said, does this hurt? And branded you.
Either way, that's what she did. I have a scar here to prove it.
What's
Never
the other
goes
thing?
Well, one day, I left my car
Oh.
in my house, and I probably went away for work or something. And somebody decided to borrow my car without asking me. She borrowed the car, went to town, parked it too close
I didn't
to
park it. I impaled the car. I
too
lifted.
close to a cement pillar and
Lifted.
impaled the car door, scraped it, and came back, parked it, said nothing. She didn't say that she took my car out. She didn't say she damaged it, nothing. Left it there for me to go and find it. And didn't contribute to having it fixed either. I still had to pay to get it fixed as well.
Things your little sisters do.
And that's just 2 things. I will leave it there.
Oh dear. Oops. You see, when you're young and foolish, you do young and foolish things. What can I tell you?
Joker, that's all I can say. See, I haven't even got any defence. I'm always the one who gets
Because you're the elder.
the horrible end of the stick. No, that's not the
Because
same.
you're the eldest.
Yeah.
You need to have, someone above you to get away with it.
See, I never did anything like that to you,
No,
did I?
you're too sensible for that.
Mm-hmm. Didn't even try and get back or anything. You just wait. It's coming.
I'm way past it, mate.
No, so
Bring it on.
I couldn't even think of anything to do. I'm too old for that. So yeah, it's too funny.
These 2 people could talk to each other.
Mm-hmm.
They could have talked. Or when you're bomb the people that you know. What innocent civilians? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Like they bombed the maternity ward. Are you all right?
No, definitely not.
Do you see what I mean? It just gets me angry.
Exactly.
It's like why is Britain coming to help?
Because we're one of the...
I don't care. There's people. So I walked to town here, but 3 people sleeping, and I know we went through it, but there's a big problem in the UK, which you need to figure them out first. Because you're moving people. So you're going to bring people from the Ukraine and house them when there's people. And I don't even talk about London. About 50% of the people that are homeless are veterans from the war that can't get help with housing. So they're going to come from the Ukraine and get clean clothes, and they're still out on the street. Make it make sense.
Does it make sense?
Make it make sense. And as soon as this war came, all I see is Boris straight to the meetings. Why? I didn't see you like that or dealing with COVID.
No.
Makes me angry.
Yeah, and now this is happening. There's no.
Oh, we've got
nothing to
14 million. Where did you find that money?
Yeah,
because you couldn't afford PPF.
PPE.
PPE. PPF. Do you know what PPF is?
No.
So you know, like when you get your car wrapped,
Uh-huh.
there's a protective film that to cover your car, so that it doesn't get, like, if you get chip, it just goes on the PPF, and then you strip the PPF, and then your car's fine. PPE, yeah. Oh, 14 million. Oh, you just had that. Oh, you didn't tell us. Of course, every money is from taxpayers.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say because I'm not working the minute, so I don't say nothing. But it's just funny how you got this money ready as soon as, like, there wasn't even a pause. As soon as there's war, man flew straight out there. I was like, you just told us to take our masks off. So COVID's done now.
Yeah, that's what I was exactly going to say.
It's finished.
Since this war happened, there's nothing to do with COVID anymore.
Yeah.
Go and get your vaccines. Younger people get their vaccines. Masks, don't care about masks anymore. I'm still wearing my mask. But you know, I went to get a key done for the car, sink the key in Audi garage, and last time we went there, there were all people behind were wearing masks. Now they're not wearing. I'm still wearing mine.
Well, yeah, because you're around vulnerable people. And yeah, when I go to Asda's, I'll wear mine.
Yeah, same.
There's a big sign in Asda that says the regulation says no, but we still want, please be mindful of people around you and wear masks. So I thought that was good. Because as always, knobhead Boris has been advised to tell us to keep them on, but he's told us to take them off because he thinks he's trying to people please. But we don't want to be people pleased.
We want people
to
stay
be
alive.
COVID free.
Exactly.
You idiot. And now he's peed off to blood. Oh, that guy, he just gets me. Oh, he just makes my blood boil. His priorities are so wrong. Like, I get it. You're Prime Minister. I do contrary to popular belief, I understand his job and he's got a lot of pressure on him, but his priorities are all wrong. They're all wrong. Like COVID, England, COVID,
Other
war.
things.
You can't, because you know when he keeps poking the Putin, what should I call it? They're going to come and bomb UK because you open your big mouth trying to. I know you, because obviously other countries within that whatever, because like if we were getting bombed, other countries would help in the same way Boris is.
Yeah.
I get that, but if you're going to keep, he might switch his thing. Like, what's his mate, Abramovich, the owner of Chelsea, they've freezed his asset.
Yeah, because he's Russian.
What?
Because he's Russian. He
And
can't help anything. Like anything.
What's that got to do? Are they besties?
No, but they're Russian.
And
So they want to inflict pain on all Russians everywhere.
that live here.
And not just England, every other country has to put sanctions on anything to do with Russia. So you can't profit.
Yeah, but
They can't. I know, and they're not innocent people though, but these people have nothing to do with what Putin is doing. But they are being affected.
Because
like,
remember, Chelsea Football Club is not for Roman.
No.
It's for the Chelsea people.
Yeah, it's not right.
So basically, so Chelsea, unless you've got a season ticket, you ain't going to watch them.
Yeah, you can't anymore. They
can't sell
buy players.
merchandise.
They can't sell
They've
merchandise.
closed the shop.
Oh my gosh.
Eh?
Because he's going
Because
to
of the war.
benefit because the Russian's going to benefit.
Oh, for God's sake!
And then
do you see what I mean? Politics is just idiotic.
Yeah, it spreads the whole thing. Like
but just that freeze his stuff.
The Paralympics, all the people who have been working.
Yeah.
To
training. Yep.
To get to the Olympics, they can't perform.
Compete. We've had to pull out.
Yes.
It just
But this is Putin's fault, though.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah, but we know he doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, when has he ever cared? This war is not the first war where he's killed innocent people. There's still Syria and all of them thing there. Come on, he doesn't care. But I don't understand why Chelsea players, because that could be anyone.
Yeah.
It just happens to be a Russian guy that owns it.
Yeah.
So because of you, I can't do it. No,
Yeah.
I don't like this whole back into a corner. I can't stand it. So because of you, because you're Russian, I can't get a ticket because I can't afford. I'm just using an example. I can't afford a season ticket, so I want to go to the matches where Chelsea's playing Man United.
Yeah.
But I can't do that because because so you're impacting my life because you're Russian. Just freeze his shit.
Yeah.
Leave all the Chelsea stuff alone.
Yeah, but unless they say that he's not the manager anymore, anything that...
Well, he couldn't sell it because he tried to sell it before the sanctions.
Yeah, they couldn't.
Because apparently there's a Ghanaian guy that wants to buy it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's putting a bid to buy the club. But they can't do the sale because everything's frozen. So what's he eating? Because they've frozen his accounts and that.
Wow.
Wait.
He's gonna get... Does he live in England?
Probably, I don't know. He's probably got houses everywhere. Why? He uses universal credit.
That's what I was going to say.
He's probably got houses everywhere.
After all that, he's still going to claim off the government anyway.
But seriously, because the bank has seized his assets. So that's going to be his house, his bank account. Where are you staying? Is your mate putting you up?
Probably.
Okay.
He's got rich mates.
I don't think that's fair.
No.
Unless he's doing some business with Putin.
No. Well, they call them oligarchs. I don't know what that means.
What the hell is that?
Can you search it? Oligarchs.
Here we go. Gogglebox.
Oligarchs.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know. O-L.
What is this? O-L-L.
Oligog. Why? Have I got the wrong thing?
Oligog.
Yeah, there you go. No?
No?
Okay, I'll work it out and I'll put a description.
So, okay, tell me...
There you go, Russian oligarch.
Oligarch, okay. Russian oligarchs are the business oligarchs of the former Soviet republics who rapidly accumulated wealth during the
era of the Russian.
Member. A person who is part of a small group holding power in the state. Term income. Okay.
So they've got power in Russia.
Okay.
So that's
because
why.
he's a businessman. Yeah.
So that's
okay. Fair enough. Well, yeah. But still
not
what's
fair.
it got to do with him?
Yeah.
What's it got to do with him?
Because I need to.
But that's in Russia. It's England.
But he is Russian.
I get it, but it still don't make it make sense.
I can't.
At the end of the day, Chelsea players, fans,
Players
fans. Yeah, but they're saying that your man was saying, Mika Richards, saying it's business as usual. How? Because how is... If his assets are frozen, how are we operating the Stamford Bridge?
For example, if the...
Through another means.
No, but if... I don't know what the question is. No, if they have season ticket holders, they've already paid, so they've got that money.
No, I mean, so say a match day, how is the stadium being operated if he's frozen the assets? Because the money that goes into the business is held by Roman. But if he's had that frozen, how are we paying the caterers and the stall and the caterers and
the money that the people pay to buy the food?
Isn't that frozen?
It can't be because there's
an asset. It's one of Roman's assets. It's frozen. Business stopped.
I think, well, if they can open the catering, then they'll get paid out of the money that they make on the day, not the frozen assets. I don't know. I'm thinking that. Because you can't have people come in and not give them anything.
Exactly.
So they'll still be doing
But no, because obviously they've had like a newsletter or a, what's it called?
Memorandum.
Statement.
Memo.
Yeah. To say, due to my man being frozen, you ain't got a job. Yeah, because they can't work. Because you can't, it's not, they can't, because they need the food before.
Then they can't play matches then.
Yeah.
And then how do the players get paid?
But that's what I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why is your man saying business as usual?
Yeah, so there's nobody's complaining that the players are not getting paid though.
Yeah.
Which means they can't, that's true. But I would have thought that would happen.
I think it's under another branch that's got enough. Well, it has to have something to do with him.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, like another subsidiary that he's not a part of, that in this force majeure, which is a war, and that's like a, you know, like in your policy, if something happens, it's like a clause.
Yeah.
In the case of this,
so normally it's a clause that they won't do anything in those cases,
and they don't pay out.
Yeah.
But different from insurance.
Yeah.
Can they? There's a clause to say that they can operate as usual. Without, because it's got nothing to do. Well, it has, because he owns it.
Yeah. So I have no idea.
I've got so many questions. Who can help? But no, they keep saying. All I keep hearing, because there was a list of everything he's had, assets frozen, can't do this. The club shop's closed.
Oh, okay.
Only ticket holders. So say you wanted a ticket, you ain't going, mate. Ticket. So the stadium's going to be empty. So they're going to have a small amount. Like, it's not going to be small, it's quite a lot, but as compared to
normal,
it's not fair.
Gosh, just as well they didn't hold the Luton-Chelsea game. Because they
Oi. Yeah, innit? Luton Town, Mickey Arthur would be lending Roman a bob or two.
Exactly.
Assets frozen. So that, like, all when he tries to do the chip and pin, it doesn't work. Oh.
I'm sure he's got Russian money.
No, exactly. He's got ways and means.
They were going to, I don't know if they still did it, but they were going to freeze SWIFT payments to Russian banks.
No way.
So, which means you can't, if you've got a Russian bank, you can't withdraw money.
Oh, for
you
God's
can't transfer.
Sake. Do you remember that when just a week ago when it was starting, the MasterCard, because Monzo's MasterCard, and you couldn't use it.
Oh.
So I remember Rebecca was trying to use it, and it wouldn't go through because they seized all MasterCard payments.
Wow.
But do it in Russia and Ukraine was England. This is what I'm saying. When that stupid mophead keeps getting involved, Boris Johnson.
We all know that.
Yeah. Putin's going to turn his... Because he's going to bomb everywhere. Where's he going to turn to next until we comply? We clearly know Putin is unstoppable. He will do anything.
I think if he tries to do anything here, America would get involved. Because the UK and America are quite
Who's
allies, aren't they?
Is that old man still?
Yeah.
That one who looks like he's going to die. He's too old to do that job. Did he fall asleep?
Yeah.
What? Were people talking?
I don't know what it was in, but he was...
Were they people talking to him?
Not to him directly, but he was being filmed.
He was bored, wasn't he?
He fell asleep.
You're too old for that. Oh my God. Why are like Americans and the UK presidents so
Always
embarrassing?
old. Oh,
no, they're just embarrassment. Falling asleep.
Sorry, I remember.
What we're talking.
I remember doing that. At
but
work
do you run the
long
country?
No, I don't.
Jesus Christ!
I remember it was my first job when I first worked for APT.
Yeah.
And the president or CEO of the company, this is the American guy, came over for a talk. Or did I go there? Anyway, I can't remember. Anyway, we're in the auditorium and I came in a little bit late, so all the seats at the front are still available because everybody, when they come in, they sit in the back. So I had a seat right in the front, right in front of him.
Oh wow!
I'm sure I fell asleep.
Oh wow! Boring. I hate them. That's the worst thing about work. They're so like, I don't care.
All hands meeting type thing.
Yeah.
So it's like
I'm not
interested. They'll come over to give us a big talk about the future of the company and how we do it and blah blah blah. So financial stuff.
Put it to
So
the newsletter and
boring.
send it to my email.
Which you won't read.
Exactly, which goes straight in the trash. Because you've always got that Wordsworth or Jobsworth in your team who will read absolutely everything.
And they tell you.
And you just ask them.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything I need to know? Jesus.
That's me normally.
I've got work to do. Innit? All front of... Well, if it doesn't benefit me,
I have to know everything.
I don't care. But yeah, that's mad. That is absolutely mad. Like, so do you think it will come over here? So do you not think once he's bombed all of Ukraine, it's going to move to like Poland?
No, but the whole point. I think the point.
What is the whole point of the whole?
I can't tell you the whole point, but I believe I don't know why all of a sudden. Maybe it's not all of a sudden, but I don't know why now he's starting. But basically, where Russia is and where Ukraine is, the Ukraine have more of a coastal border, so they have more access to the sea. And where Russia is, they don't have enough access. So strategically, they want that access back.
So just take it. We don't have to bomb people.
Yeah, exactly, but they can't take it because it's not his country.
Yeah, but so bombing it and blowing the whole thing up.
So they
really
want to take over the country.
Oh, for God's sake! Do you know how childish that is? Like, if you break it down,
Yeah,
that is so.
I want it.
So
I'm
he
going to
couldn't
fight
sit.
you.
So they couldn't sit and have talks.
Yeah,
What? So they had talks and they said no.
That's the thing. I don't know whether they had talks.
Can we not be? Isn't that what diplomats are supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, we sit down and we say we're going to split it.
Diplomat. But
It's all in the
thing
name.
is, I think even if they did have it, Ukraine is not going to give up their country to Russia.
Yeah, but they don't want. They just want the coast a bit half.
No, they want the whole country, so they have the coast.
What? But
So
it's
what-
Ukraine.
the thing is, it's
You
part-
see what I mean?
Yeah,
I want this, and if you don't
Yeah,
give it to me, I'm
exactly.
going to kill half of your
innocent people.
that have no like.
Anything
They
to do
probably
they don't
these
even
people that
care.
you bombed probably said, yeah, give it to them.
Yeah,
Give
they
him
don't
what he
care.
wants. Give him
But
what
they
he
don't
wants.
want to be part of Russia, do they?
But
even
they're
though-
not, because they're Ukraine.
Yeah, but if Russia takes over, it's going to be Russia.
So does he actually believe
Yes,
that
that's
he's
why-
going to flatten and kill everyone in Ukraine and take ownership?
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of the war.
In this big 2022?
Mm-hmm.
That is just ridiculous. So, okay, so how does Moped think and other countries think they can help?
By stopping that, if they put enough sanctions on them from the rest of the world,
Yeah.
then they can't afford to
Bomb.
not bomb necessarily, but they can't afford to survive because they won't have, if they need imports.
Oh, yeah.
They won't be getting them. They can't
Okay.
buy,
So it's trying to stop everything they
Yeah,
want. Okay,
yeah.
cool.
which again affects the Russian people.
But it affects us because
Innocent
I've just filled up my tank
Yeah.
and it's like 3 drops.
Yeah, because a lot of the,
So the price goes up.
gas and oil and stuff comes from Russia.
Yeah,
So if they are being
Surprised.
stopped from doing things,
Yeah.
they're gonna stop
of
giving.
course. I'm surprised they're even letting us have any.
Yeah, if it's coming.
I'm surprised
from
they didn't just stop now.
Yeah.
You
If
lot.
it's coming from there.
Because he should be like, Moped, or stay out of it. Stay out of it, Mr. Biden. Stay out of it. Macron. Those are the only presidents I know. French president.
This is the German,
I don't
the
know.
woman.
Who's that?
What's her name? I don't know her
I
name.
don't know. Any woman president problem?
Of Germany.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't even know.
She's got short hair. Merkel.
Angela Merkel.
Angela Merkel.
Oh, she the president of
Germany.
Oh, okay.
See, you did know.
I didn't know she was president. Okay, cool.
Yeah, is it president
Yeah,
or prime
but
minister?
president.
Prime minister.
But can we stop the war?
Can we
Yeah.
not free fighting?
Not because you're ruffling feathers, like you're moving things, yeah. Because this England is an island, okay. Because we keep
That's why
helping
we don't-
everyone, and
yeah.
everyone's coming here. We're going to sink. That's how I feel. You know, like when you put it on a boat, and you keep putting people on a boat, it's gonna sink.
That's
Stop.
too funny. That's too funny. Sorry.
It's just too much. because no, because they're going to all come, but it's going to get too much. But why? I just don't. It's just not fair that you have to bomb my country and I have to evacuate and leave. I can't even take pictures and stuff like that are dear to me.
Talking about people who are trying to leave. What about all the people that if the Ukrainians are stopping people, black people, brown people,
Listen,
from even getting on the trains to get out?
I don't know what black people are doing in those countries. Okay. Let me be very clear about my stance on this. These people do not like us. Like even England, they don't like us. America, they don't like us. They want to kill us. George Floyd, everywhere in the world. But you see it at football matches when we play Ukraine and all of that. Or like most Bulgaria, Ukraine, they throw bananas on the pitch. They think we're like, no Irish, no blacks, no dogs. That kind of mentality. We are a lesser people to them. Okay? We are not. We have to understand this. So for us to go, and I get it because I think you sent me an article, but there's another woman who she studies over there. There's a lot of African people.
Africa.
Yeah. Because they go over there to study because it's cheaper, the way to live, but they don't. This is the thing, and when it comes to war, you're going to be lost. You're going to be lost, and it's not just there; it's everywhere. It's in England, it's America, very rife in America. We are not, and we have to understand this. Yes, we're living together around, like our parents came to England. We were born here. So we are from here. But we're still not.
Yeah, but then it's the same as when our parents came here.
Yeah.
Them going to those.
That's what I mean. We never.
Dad came here to study.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We still got that abuse. And it's never going to stop. And I suppose it can't be helped that you're going there.
Yeah, and you don't expect.
But you're living amongst these people. But just know, when it comes to conflict and things like this,
but you don't expect,
we're going to be lost.
I suppose maybe they do, but they don't expect that to happen, as in the war.
Well, no.
You'd have to leave like that.
But it's here now.
Yeah.
I heard about some black students, they had to queue for 72 hours, sorry.
Yeah.
There's a queue to get from Kiev to the border of Poland, Kiev or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And there's a pedestrian queue and a car queue. And some vigilante Ukrainian whites told them to get out of the queue.
Yeah. That's the same with the video clip.
Yeah, they told them to get out the queue, and then when they what are you on about? They went and told the guard, and the guard told them to get out of the queue. Can you imagine?
So wrong.
No.
It's not. It's out of order.
But this is the life we live as black people. It's never going to change. It will never ever change. We are the lesser. We are looked at the lesser. We are looked at as the lesser people. So they're going to do women, because the men have to stay to fight. Women and babies, then men, but they still can't go because they've got to stay. Then us. Me personally, I'm not going to no Eastern European country. No. Because I know, I've seen it happen, even here. The disdain that a lot of, not everyone, but the disdain that Eastern European people have for blacks, especially because I follow football, that's where I get it from. They throw bananas and chant every time a black person touches the ball. Ooh, 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 monkey noises.
So wrong.
Yeah? So we're not thinking about just the game of football and how good he is as a player. We're just judging on because they're black. And like these people have the same mission to try and flee bombing. There's been so many people that have been on Insta Lives and just anyone, this is not a colour thing, they've been on Insta Lives and a bomb's come, and they filmed it, and they've had to go run for cover. Like no one's thinking. The first thought is, oh, you're black and you can't go. You're not thinking about how you're going to get bombed. So we've got that double thing now. We're worried about getting bombed, and now we're worried because we can't even flee because they'll leave us there. Yeah. A big group of black people to get bombed. It's mad.
The one that was sent, my friend sent it. She was saying that she was in a taxi.
Oh, she was there.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, she was in the taxi in that queue for the
in
line.
Ukraine.
In Ukraine, in the line to leave, and the taxi, or was it Uber or taxi anyway? They were in the queue for too long, and they said, "Oh, they're too long.
Can't wait.
We're not going to be moving." And they were saying like there were cars that parked there for 2 days. So then they said, and then she said she put it in Google Maps to where they needed to go, and it was only going to be an hour walking. So that's when they started to walk. Actually, it took 8 hours to walk wherever they needed to get to. And then when they got there, that's when they told him, "No, you're black, you can't come through."
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Categorically.
Categorically, to her. And then they walked. Wow. To a different border somewhere. So she said they were walking for 17 hours or something. And so she's not in they were trying to get to Poland. So it was the UK-Poland border that stopped them.
Yeah, the main one, yeah.
And then they went to a different border. So she's not in Poland now. She was in somewhere else. I can't remember where it was. But she was in a safe house.
Yeah.
But even like halfway through, somebody said, "Oh, you can't walk all the way. You can stay in this shelter." So then they stayed in the shelter. And there wasn't any problems there.
Yeah.
It was when they got to the actual
borders,
border, that's when the Ukrainians...
Because they want to let them in and they want to let them out.
And then they went to the other border, which is I don't know what the other country is, but the last thing we saw, she's in the other country in a safe house.
Okay.
And trying to work out how to get back to, I think, Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah. But it took her like a day and a half, I think. Yeah, 2 days basically.
And can you imagine that you don't know what you're going to face?
You don't know where
you don't know if the people are going to be okay and let you through, or they're going to be hostile because of the colour of your skin.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Horrible.
You will not see me in any of them Eastern European countries.
The thing is,
it's not happening,
isn't it? It's not just.
It is, but the way I can again. I only know because I watched the football. The way they want to kill these players.
It's not right.
Yeah? It's just football. Just come, get your beer, get your hot dog.
Enjoy the game.
And go home. Yeah? They're pelting the players with bananas and making monkey chants over a game of football. Yeah? I don't walk in England and have that. So I don't understand that mentality. I know it happens, but I haven't faced that here. So that's why I say you won't catch me in them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I think we've been lucky. We haven't really faced anything directly like that. I've had like little stupid drunk people saying stuff twice in my life. But that's lucky. Like, other people that I know have been through worse.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying to you, we are no blacks, no Irish, no dog. We're not level. So when you keep going on like, oh yeah, it's fine, and you go out in groups, people, you have to stay with your own because you're not. To us, we are equal because we're just human beings.
Exactly.
But it's not. That's not the case. And the sooner we understand this, the better. We can't just be doing what they're doing because, as we've seen, when it comes to war, we're going to be the lesser person. We have to wait. If there's a big truck that comes, they'll get all their own people, anyone that's white, because there must be white people that not from Ukraine. They'll go first, and it will be last. Doesn't matter where you go. But me, I'm not going to them places. I'm not. because I know. And like I say, I've only got what I see in football. And it's proof. Because how can you have so much anger towards a black player? You don't even know, you're not even looking at how skillful that guy, you know what I mean? You're not even looking at how skillful a player he is, how many goals he scored. You're just looking at him, he's a black man, and we don't like him. What is that? Is that life?
No, shouldn't be.
Like, why have you got that much hate in your heart? Yeah? Even in war. Yeah? When it comes to war, you're supposed to change your ways and help everyone.
Everybody.
But for you to, like, literally, oh no, and people with borders that are supposed to help you. So if something happens or goes wrong, I need to go to somebody to help me.
You can't go anywhere.
But I go to you and you say, oh, you're black. No, sorry. What's that? In war.
Scary.
Well,
Let's just hope it doesn't come
just
in.
people, be mindful, yeah? Who you're with and where you are. Because when it comes down to it, we are the lesser people. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Because we see it. George
We're not
Floyd.
the lesser people think we are the lesser.
They think we are. But we are, because we're not let into the board. We're not let into the country.
They think we're lesser. If you say we are lesser, that means you're agreeing. I don't agree with that.
Well, you know I don't agree.
Yeah, but then if you say it, that's how.
But that is how we're looked at.
Yeah.
And I've just used so many examples. Don't try and think we're equal to them. We're not. We are not. Oh, yeah, I would not go there to study anyway. No. I'll stay right here. I'll do on Open University online. I'm telling you, I'm not going to a place where I know I'm not wanted. I'm not doing that. Yeah, when these people apply, they know they're not wanted there. So you've done it, and this is where we are. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you are. This is happening all around the world. But I just thought they would come together in this instance because it's a war. Because I didn't think that I would live
through something like this.
I would be second world, third world.
world.
I thought that's done with. This is an all right war. You're blowing up maternity. Are you all right? You don't, because you don't watch the news, do you? What? The pictures.
That's horrible. I've seen clips on YouTube news channels that way. But yeah, I don't like it at all.
And these newsreaders, wow.
People out, no,
They go right in there.
reporters.
Yeah.
Craziness.
What? That's sacrifice, you know. Because I know there was one where they had bombed it, and the plane was circulating to make sure that they'd done it properly. But they're still down here trying to look for survivors, and they were like rebombing to make sure that, because they had the orders from Putin, isn't it? Do it again. It's madness. Because you want the country. I'm baffled. That whole, what we discussed about why.
I think
You just want coastline.
I believe that's the reason.
And just so you can get your goods.
Yeah, it's more power
Oh, for God's sake.
that way.
It's so childish. It's just like when you're in the playground and someone gets the ball. It's my ball. You're not having it. It's childish. Then this guy, he's not interested in where he hurts or.
No.
So there's no reasoning with a man like that.
He's not involved in it, is he? He's just
Giving the orders.
The orders. He's not on the.
Yeah, but he knows what he'll do.
It's like some other. In the old days, the people in the power were also in the part of the battle.
Yeah.
Weren't they? But since we have governments now, they don't get involved.
But he knows because he sees what what it does, what happens. He knows the aftermath.
Oh yeah.
So, and then he's asking for it to, we'll go here, move west, move, and because there was a picture of how a tank rolled. There was somebody trying to escape in their car, and the tank rolled over him.
Oh my God!
And then the next minute, you see the newsreader, because they thought they killed him, and they went, and they just kept going, and then the newsreader, and then you could see him, his arm, waving.
The reporter.
No, the guy that was crashed in the car.
Oh my God!
But the report was because he wanted to be the first person.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, because you see that like back in the day, in 80s or whatever, when they cut the wall down and stuff.
Yeah, Berlin Wall.
Yeah, and things like that. That was a long time ago. It's mad. Wow, I never thought I'd see a war in my time. My lifetime.
I never thought so. I never thought it either.
It's mad.
It seems just to come out of the blue, out of nowhere. We were just trying to deal with COVID, and then all of a sudden there's a war coming.
Yeah.
I don't know where it came from.
It could have been going on all this time, and then COVID was covering up. Because everyone says it's a conspiracy. But no, they've obviously been... Maybe they were in talks, and that fell through. And he was like, no, ultimatums. You don't give me this, war. And then it just happened to be now. Mad thing. Not good.
Not good at all. So that was another Tangent Talks. That's all from us. Please do like, share,
comment and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Tangent Talks. Have a great week. See you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Tangent Talks is out every Monday morning, 9 a.m. UK time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell on YouTube. And of course, find and follow us on all your usual podcast platforms. In the meantime, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Tangent Talks Pod, or email us at tangenttalkspod@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. See you next week.